Okay, hello. Welcome to the Lapapo podcast. We are here with Dr. Angela Lee Moses from Moses Management and Consulting LLC. And we're here about advocacy and awareness for all parents caring for children with disabilities.
Yes.
Dr. Angela Moses, it is great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Love it. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
I love your purpose. I love your mission.
Yes.
And I am excited to get into this conversation.
Thank you so much. So am I.
So we all know caring for children with disabilities is hard. Parents are overwhelmed.
Very much so.
They're tired.
Yes.
They're looking for where to go, who to speak to, what
Yes.
to go to next. So knowing that it's so challenging for parents, can you tell us about your organization, what you do, and how what you do supports parents?
Yes, ma'am. So again, my name is Dr. Lee Angela Moses, and what I do is let me start with how I got started. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
So I've been doing childcare like all of my life. So when I moved to Georgia in 2004, I found the Babies Can't Wait program, a program for children with disabilities,
Yeah.
delays, an early intervention program. And I love the program. The program is great. It's for
Mhm.
children between the age of 0 and 3 who have a delay or disability. And I am a service coordinator, which means that I coordinate services for those parents that come into the program for their children.
Mhm.
So I love it. Like,
Mhm.
I love case management because I'm able to provide that need because so many parents come in, they're broken, they're overwhelmed. They don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And so with Babies Can't Wait, with coordinating those services, I'm able to, so if the child comes in with a delay in communication,
Mhm.
Babies Can't Wait, when that child comes into the program, they evaluate them with a 5 domain evaluator
Mhm.
and a speech and language pathologist. So whatever they come into the program with, whatever that uh, delay is, so suppose it's physical, then they'll get a physical therapist that will do that evaluation. So once they get that evaluation, and I'm able to connect mom with, the best SLP, speech and language pathologist that I feel is
Mhm.
the best person, which we have some awesome speech and language pathologists. And so I'm in communication with a lot of them because I know a lot of them. I've been there for almost 10 years now.
Wow.
And and I coordinate that service. And the moms, they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to
Mhm.
go. Like, why did this happen to me? And
Mhm.
why would God put this on me? Different things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're overwhelmed. So my God given mission is for me to connect the parents with the right resource.
I love that you mentioned God-given vision
Yes,
and mission.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
So I just don't give them to anybody.
Mm.
I made contact with this person,
Mm.
and they know that when I send you a resource,
Mhm.
you got to work it.
Yeah.
So that's my mission.
I think what's so important about what you said is the personality of it. It's a personalism. I think
Yes.
there's something when you know that that's your mission, when you know you're so dedicated and you're so connected to it, you know that parent's going to get the best.
Absolutely. I do the best work, and I'm not boasting in myself. I'm boasting because that's how the Lord cultivated me.
Yeah.
He made sure that I was a woman of integrity, a
Mhm.
woman of substance, and a
Mhm.
woman of character.
Yes.
So the people that I connect with,
Mhm.
they understand that about me, and then that's the job that you have to do for the referral that I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love that.
Yes.
And so that's where you started. I kind of have two-part question.
Yes.
How did that lead you into where you are now? Did you see any frustrations? Did you see any challenges? Did you see any gaps? What was it that led you into Moses Management and Consulting LLC?
So I always had this vision of myself being a business owner. I could see that as a little girl, me
Mhm.
carrying a briefcase.
Mhm.
So when I started with the Babies Can't Wait program, I loved it so much.
Mm.
But
It's a
I
great
didn't know that.
program.
Yeah, it's a great program.
Mm,
I didn't know that that's what God was leading me to.
mm,
I was just doing the services, just doing it.
wow.
I worked in Fulton County, Clayton County, LaGrange. I worked in a lot of counties,
Wow.
and I would have a case from all those counties. Well, I got really, really burnt out, and so I decided to take a leave.
Mm,
And upon me taking the leave, I still didn't find my way. It wasn't illuminated. I was already doing it, but I didn't know it.
yeah.
And so I took a leave for a little while, and I traveled back and forth to South Carolina to take care of my mother as well. And the leave was like for about 3 months. And then
Mm,
I came back, took on the caseload, and still didn't know.
mm,
And just continued. Parents would always call me and say, "Do you know how I can get this done outside of Babies Can't Wait?"
wow.
And so I did, because I would go into the community. 'Cause that's where you and I met, in the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
So I would always go into the community just to have the right resource so that I could connect people. It really started from me wanting a different job. I know when I
Mm,
came to Atlanta, I couldn't find the right job. I started
yeah.
at $9 an hour with a master's degree. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's where the burning sensation came from.
Mm,
But so the parents would always call me for resources. And so how I pivoted into Moses Management was during the burnout.
mm,
I said, especially during the pandemic, that is where the pivot came. So I said to God, I was like, God, you have got to give me a money making idea,
yeah.
because us going into the homes is not going to work for me.
Mm, yeah.
It's not going to work for me anymore. And God dropped a vision into my spirit for me to start an early intervention bus. Those same
Wow.
domains that we work with when a child comes into the Babies Can't Wait
Mm,
program: communication, motor, personal, social, adaptive, and cognitive areas of delays. Those 5 domains are on my bus.
wow.
So when a parent come, and if their child want to rent the bus out, or if they want to do some type of event, then they can come and get those services on my bus. Outside of that, I rent it for festivals and everything as well. But so the
I just want to say, first of all,
yes,
like the fact that you experienced burnout and COVID and you still kept that core connection to the community,
yes,
like it shows that that's your purpose driven work. Like with a lot of people, if you go into an industry and you feel burnout and you feel overwhelmed, they'll be looking a completely different area. They don't stay within the same industry, serving the
that
same
is
community, serving the same people. Like that drive, you can tell it shows in the quality that you give, because it's like when you're so connected to it that even burnout won't stop you from serving that
yes,
population.
yes.
That's how you know.
Thank you for saying that, because I never even saw it from that perspective.
Mm,
I never saw it from that perspective, but I was always connected, and it was calling me, but I didn't know it.
mm,
And so when I did the pivot, and I love my bus. You guys
yeah. It's
have
a
got to
great
see my
bus.
bus. You got
I've
to see
seen it. It's a
my
good
bus.
bus.
It's so pretty. It's pretty.
It
Even on the
is.
outside, it's just beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And so, in me having the bus and going into the communities, the kids would be so happy. They would be
Oh.
crying. They did not want to get off, right? So I would be so happy. And so I realized that really, really made me happy. But in that also, I realized that the parents didn't know. So I had this guy to call me one day. I was working in Fulton County. And he called me and he said, "Doctor, I need you to sign this order." I said, "Sign what order?" And he said, "Aren't you a doctor?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Are you a pediatrician?" And I said,
Mm,
"No, I'm PhD."
mm.
And he said, "Oh, so I need you, or I need the pediatrician to sign this order. Children with traditional Medicaid, SSI disability, are able to get free incontinence supplies."
Wow.
And I said, "Okay, no, I'm not a MD." I said, "But what I can do for you is I could turn you on to every child in my caseload." And I said,
Mm,
"Well," I said, "Now watch out now." I said, "Because I'm very connected with my parents. So when I tell them this is a resource,
mm.
you have got to produce."
Yeah.
So he said, "Okay, doctor." So he didn't believe me.
Mm.
So I got off the phone with him. I contacted every one of my parents.
Wow.
He called me back like 3 days later. He was like, "Doctor, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I can't." handle all of these calls. And so fast forwarding, so we're still in the pandemic. And I'm still going out with my bus. So with the Babies Can't Wait program, they don't require us to go into the homes. Now, this is all video conferencing. Not going to work
Right.
for me because I'm a face-to-face person.
Yeah.
So I'm making another pivot.
Mm.
So I realized that I say to myself, I said, well, these parents need these resources and they're not familiar with it, especially on the south side of Atlanta.
Yes.
The resources are really dry over there.
Yes.
So I called him 2 years later. I was like, Mr. J, I said, this is Dr. Moses, and the resources that you provide to parents, I would like to do that. He said, so you would like to become a DME, durable medical equipment supply company,
Yeah.
whatever it takes. The parents need this on the south side of
Yeah.
Atlanta. And he said, okay, doctor, I'll give you what you need. He gave me exactly what I need. I flew to Dallas, met the credentialing company, paid what I needed to pay, went through Medicaid, and in 6 months I got my credentials.
What?
Yes.
Can we just clap for that? My God. What?
It was God.
That was God.
It was God. It was God.
Tell us more about the incontinence supplies, because I know there's parents out there that's like, okay, first there's probably parents out there that's like, what is incontinence? And then there's parents out there like, oh, but my child is X age, or my child has this need, or my child is like this. So can you tell us more about those incontinence supplies, who it applies to, and the needs of the children that are able to use it?
Yes. So with the incontinence supplies, my durable medical equipment supply company, I can get any supply, wheelchair, it doesn't matter.
Nice.
But I choose to focus on where my area of love and concern is, and that's for the children with disabilities or delays. So therefore, I stick with that age, the age group that Medicaid requires me to stick with, age 2 to 21. So I'm able to provide them with pull-ups or Pampers.
Nice.
Here's my canvas. Pull-ups or Pampers.
Nice.
50 bed pads a month and 1 pack of wipes. So that's 250 diapers or pull-ups, 50 bed pads, and a pack of wipes. They will get that every month from age 2 to 21.
Every month.
They're able to save a minimum of maybe about $300 a month.
My God.
Yes, yes. So let me say this. With that being said, the child or family that qualifies for this, they have to have SSI disability.
SSI disability.
That's only because that's the only credentialing company that my company is credentialed with. So there are 4 different insurance companies, CMOs. They're called Care Management Organization, CMOs. AmeriGroup, CareSource, Peach State, and SSI Disability, straight Medicaid.
Right.
So when I got credentialed, I was only able to receive SSI disability credentialing.
Right.
Why not the other 3? Because there is not open enrollment yet. So what they're saying is there's so many DME companies in Atlanta, it's flooded. So they shut it down for 3 years, or it's going to be shut down for 3 years.
I've never heard of a DME company.
Really? So that's how people get their canes, hospital beds, oxygen
But
machines.
for children to get diapers,
Yes.
I think in terms of like all the other medical equipment, yes, I've heard of that. But for children, teens, to get free incontinence supplies.
Yes, they have to have a delay, a diagnosis.
Yes, with disability. Like
Yes.
La Papa, we're only about disabilities.
Okay, all right.
At La Papa. But for those children to be able to get that incontinence supplies,
It's
for
a
free.
blessing to the family.
That is a blessing. Like, I've been in this industry working with children and families with disabilities for a while, almost 14 years between London and Atlanta. I've not once heard you can get free diapers for your child.
This is what you will receive. 250 of these,
Wow.
50 bed pads,
Wow.
and a pack of wipes
Wow.
every month from age 2 to 21.
That's amazing.
Now, we get a prescription from the pediatrician. He just renewed that Your child, if not normally, if they have an autism diagnosis, normally it's not gonna go away. You're gonna
Yeah.
always have that, whether it's cerebral palsy, seizures, brain bleed. You're still gonna have that diagnosis. So you're eligible for this,
Mm.
and that is what my company loves to do. I love to
Wow.
provide the incontinence supplies.
That's amazing. So this is amazing.
Thank you.
Like beyond amazing.
Thank you.
How do parents apply?
Well, they can go to my website. That is Moses Management Consultancy Firm.net. As soon as they go to my website, there's a form that's going to pop up and they put their information in. It's going to automatically lay on my spreadsheet. And then my assistant will follow up with their pediatrician with them to sign the order. Boom, they'll have their incontinence supplies as the
Wow.
doctor signs off.
And the link to the website's got to be in the descriptions and on the video as well. So if you're kind of like, how do I spell that? It will be in the description.
Yes.
So what challenges have you seen parents along your whole kind of journey and experience? Um, what challenges have you seen parents going through, and what do you wish more parents knew?
Well, the challenges that I see, parents are stuck
Mm,
when they get a diagnosis. They're stuck in unbelief. The second part of that is they don't know what to do next.
yeah.
Some people have never even heard of the Babies Can't Wait program, an
Mm,
early intervention program for their child.
yeah.
And that is a state and federally funded program.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they should hear that from their pediatrician. Um, they're stuck. But this is what I need them to know: your voice matters.
Yeah.
You are an advocate for your child. And I must say this too: a lot of times, the pediatrician will tell the parent will go to the pediatrician and say, Connie is not talking and she's 2. And the pediatrician will say, well, we're just going to wait
Wait
for a
and
little
see.
while.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? What are,
What?
what are we waiting for? So by the time they get to the Babies Can't Wait program, their
Too
child
late.
is already 2.5. The program ends
Just
at 3.
done. Yeah.
So that's why it's called early intervention.
Yeah.
We need to intervene really early.
Yeah.
So I need the parents to know that your voice matters.
Mm,
I hate to say this, you need to listen to your voice.
yeah.
Your voice supersedes the pediatrician's voice.
Mhm,
You need to move forward.
mhm.
Reach out, get online and see other early intervention programs that somebody can lead you in the right direction. Find another pediatrician.
Yeah.
That is the main problem that I have seen in almost 10 years, that the
Wow.
parent is still waiting and waiting and waiting. What are we waiting for?
It's so hard though, isn't it? Because there's a whole before you. I'm not a parent yet, but one day, by God's grace, I will be. Um, but you have this image, right? You have this vision, like I'm gonna have a child, and they're gonna be like this, and then I feel like there's so much in that. Like there's the unbelief, there's the stigma, there's the oh my
Mm.
gosh, there's the. But it's like you said, like if they wait, then they miss out
Yes.
on the things that they need to get.
And it's vital.
Yeah,
It's vital. They need early intervention.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. There's something in that they have that like it's a mindset shift as well. Like it's a acceptance.
But I think there's a stigma
Mm,
that or that says that those children are different and special. And you need to cultivate that because
yeah,
they are different and special,
like every
just like
child
every other
is.
child is,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So I think that if you can get over, excuse me, if you can get over that in your own mind, that my
mm,
child is the one that we call normal is special
yeah,
and different.
yeah,
So if you can get over that mindset of what the world has named or put the stigma on the child,
mm,
then you can move forward.
yeah,
Like we got to move forward because this child needs your advocacy
yeah,
for him or her. I mean, like early intervention is very vital.
mm,
And then they move into the stage of preschool,
yeah,
So we need you to get started early.
yeah. Because if they get that early intervention, then when you get down the line, it's easier for that child to be able to be at the point where they're supposed to be.
Absolutely.
It's being in education, like you can kind of see the children that have been, they kind of fall back.
Yes. You could see their play
You
and
can
notice that
see
through
it
their play. Yes.
through their play, through
Yes.
the way they interact with other
Right.
people, through the ways that, and every child is different, every child learns differently, but like through their like progress in school, like, but if that early intervention is in place, then they're able to reach their own individual level. Because, like you
Yes.
said, like I see it the same way. Every single child is different.
Mhm.
Label, diagnosis,
Mhm.
no diagnosis.
Right.
Every child is,
Yes.
everyone is the
Yes.
same.
And shout out to the
Oh,
providers, the speech therapists, the
uh,
occupational therapists, the physical therapists. Shout out to them.
so, what advice would you give to that parent that's kind of, they've already gone through the diagnosis. They're not really sure if it's either they've gone through the diagnosis already, or they're trying to figure out if they should. What would you say about advocacy? Like, how should they advocate better?
Well, one thing they need to find out is the IDEA Act. That's the Individual with Disabilities Education Act. They need to know the laws around that.
Mm,
They need to know the laws around that. They need to know what is admissible and what's not for
mm,
them. They need to know that
yeah.
because they'll be starting to go into public school system. But another thing I would say is look up other, like I said before, look up other early intervention programs.
Mm,
Speak with your pediatrician.
hmm.
Speak, go find a
Yeah.
Facebook group of autistic kids or whatever the disability is that your child has. Find a group of those parents so that you can be in connection and community with other people that has the same diagnosis of what you're uh, having to deal with at the
Mm.
moment.
I think I love that you said the IDEA Act, because I think there's so many parents that don't know their rights. They might have already even had a child that has, and they've accepted the diagnosis, they're
Yes.
on that path, but they still don't know their rights.
Right.
And then are they able to access what they need to access? I think even when it comes down to awareness of what you offer, like the incontinence supplies, if parents aren't aware that it exists, for one, if parents aren't aware that they have the right to it, two, then that $300 a month that they could have been saving,
Yes.
they're not even able to get that or other things or any resources or services that they're supposed to get for their child. Um, so yeah, can you speak a little bit to that?
Yeah. One other thing is you have to, I know a lot of people or parents, that's a stigma to them.
Mm,
But the more you open up,
mhm.
that's how you get to the resources that you need. You got to tell somebody. So somebody,
Yes.
because they know something that you don't know.
Mhm.
So so just say you're at the doctor's office and you're talking to another parent. That parent may have a resource that you don't know anything
Yeah.
of. So if you're just not saying anything because you're battling with the diagnosis within yourself,
Mhm.
you're really shutting off all of the resources, all the communication, all the community out.
Mhm. Yeah.
But you have got to speak up. That's what being an advocate for your child means. You got to speak up and speak out
Yeah.
and let people know that the diagnosis, the parents have a hard time dealing with this diagnosis. And
Mhm.
I understand that. I really do. But you got to know that God gave you this child.
Right.
And there is a reason and a purpose why you have this child.
Right.
And I also want them to know that, excuse me, that I had a child. This is a great testimony. I had a child that came to my bus in 2023, and I'm going to say it was probably like July. Nonverbal, no
Mm.
diagnosis, but when I saw him play, when I saw him walking on his toes, I knew
There was something.
immediately that there was something.
Mhm.
Let me say this. Babies can't wait. We don't diagnose, but we do uh, detect red flags and we can
Mhm.
direct you to where you need to be.
Right.
So this child came to my bus. He was grinding his teeth
Mm.
and he was making noises. I already knew he was autistic. I knew
Mhm.
that. So his mom was really open to it. She had already did her own research and I said, "Listen, This is where you go to get a diagnosis. This is where you go. I'm just telling you the red flags that I see. It could be anything. So she scheduled, got a diagnosis, and if I'm not mistaken, he was a level 2. So he would come to my bus. At first, he was very resistant because he was with her all the time.
Mm.
And she said that as time went on, when he saw my bus, he would be flapping his legs to get out the car and walk independently to the bus. It's so beautiful. And so she got speech therapy at Babies Can't Wait.
Mhm.
And no, she got, well, we have what you call coaches. So when the child comes into the program, they'll get a goal and strategies. And I was the person that did those strategies on him to reach that goal. And so every time he reached a goal, remember I said he started off nonverbal, but he was very, very intelligent. I told her that. I said he's very advanced. And so she got the diagnosis. He still continued to come to the bus. She didn't have traditional Medicaid. She had her own private insurance. She got denied from SSI. There's a waiver called the Katie Beckett waiver that once you get denied from Medicaid, traditional Medicaid, you can apply for this waiver.
Mhm.
Most people pay a lady called Debbie Dobbs thousands of dollars to do this.
Wow.
This parent did it on her own,
Wow.
got approved.
Wow.
I began to provide the incontinence supplies for her child.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeremiah is still going to get his therapies. Now he's getting ABA therapy.
Wow.
I promise you, I saw Jeremiah 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Jeremiah is talking in full sentences.
How amazing is this?
He said, "Hello, Dr. Moses."
Oh, that's so beautiful.
He can request point. He could do anything that anybody else. His mom just sent me a video last week of him spelling his name out, Jeremiah. So I'm saying all that to say, you have a diagnosis, but his mama is putting in the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's putting in the work. So you would never know. He doesn't grind his teeth anymore. He doesn't make noises anymore. Jeremiah is normal.
That's amazing. Like, I think there's so much that you said within that. For one, yes, God gives you every experience for your benefit.
Yes.
I genuinely believe that. Like, and a lot of parents find that hard to believe, first of all, because you're given this child and you've given this diagnosis and you're like, what do I do next? But once you kind of stay on the path, you'll start to realize the differences and the growth and
the beauty of it when it opens up. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like an unfolding of the you that you're supposed to be that's inside this shell that wasn't have been born if you didn't get given that experience.
Right.
So I think that is beautiful. For any parents that have been rejected from Medicaid, there's also, we did an interview with about applying for the Katie Beckett waiver. So that's on the YouTube channel for anyone that wants to watch that. Tell us about your bus, because this bus, this bus sounds amazing. I've seen it and it's amazing.
This bus.
But this story that you just told, you got to tell us more about the bus.
So once we were not able to go into the homes anymore with the Babies Can't Wait program. And I remember it was probably like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm always up at that time. And so it dropped in my spirit to buy a bus and put those 5 domains in there.
Wow.
That's all I knew, right? And I looked, searched for a bus. And finally found the right bus, the right price as well. Had it wrapped, put those 5 domains inside of it, and people blessed my bus.
Wow.
The toys that I needed, people blessed the bus with those toys. And when the finished product was actually completed, I was in awe myself. Like, it's so beautiful. And so what I did was, because I serve in 3 different capacities at the Babies Can't Wait program, service coordinator, evaluator, and a special instructor, which is a SI. That's a special instructor, a coach. And so what the coach does is, when that child comes into the program, every child is given a goal and strategies. And so I worked in Fulton County to do those services, the goal and the strategies, which is the coach special instructor. So I would park at Walmart right there on Old National, and all the parents would come at their designated time. I'll be there at 10, I'll be there at 11, whatever. And so the kids would play on the bus. So if they had a physical delay, we would work in the physical area, motor area. If they had a speech delay, we would work in what they call is housekeeping.
Mhm.
But so we would work in those delays, and I would be on the floor with with the children and working with them. But one thing about the Babies Can't Wait program is the parent has to be a part of this process.
Mhm.
So it's not just me. I'm giving them the strategies for them to initiate it as well. I show them, train them, or coach them, and then they do that.
Right. I love that. And you mentioned that you went into Walmart. Do you go to homes? Do you go to the commercial locations? Like, where does the bus
So,
go?
well, I started going to home, but it was very difficult for me to get in and out. So
Mhm.
I had to go to a public place. And so I was parking at locations like Walmart locations, and
Mhm.
all the parents that's in that area or that
Mm.
case that I took on for special instructor,
Mhm.
then they would meet me at the
Nice.
Walmart, either Morrow or Old National,
Yeah.
but I don't go into homes anymore. So, and since I don't serve in that capacity anymore because
Mhm.
I'm so busy doing the incontinence supplies,
Mhm.
but now I go to festivals. I'll be doing a festival for my church
Nice.
this Saturday coming. Um, and World Changers Church International.
Nice.
So I'll be doing the fall festival event. Um,
If you ever
the
want to come to Change Church, we're open.
we-
I gotta ask my pastors about
yes,
that.
okay. But any event, I do birthdays, bar mitzvahs, sleepovers. The bus will do people love it for birthday parties and festivals. So yes.
Nice.
And
I
so
love
the
that.
bus is just, so let me describe it. So it has those five domains in the inside, right?
Mhm.
And so where the lift was, I
Mhm.
put a sliding board there. So the
Oh.
kids could come through the doors, walk up through the doors and come around, and they just keep going around sliding and sliding and
Oh.
sliding. So I did a 7-day event 3 weeks ago. And oh God, the kids just kept going round and round and round.
Wow.
It's such a beautiful bus. It really is.
That's
And so
amazing.
it's not just for the children with delays or disabilities.
Mhm.
The parents at the 7-day event they want to rent me out for their child's birthday party. So yeah, I can get
Okay.
little children. I try to stay. So the bus was birthed for 0 to 3, maybe 4.
Okay.
But say if you had a child and you had a bunch of 8-year-olds, then we could tailor it to what you want to do for your birthday party.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's just not
cute.
just for early intervention.
Nice. So
hmm
you kind of do it like socially as well.
Yes,
I love
yes,
that.
I can finagle it.
So you do incontinence. You do the buses.
Uh
Do you do any other? So I feel like you're like the jack of all trades. Like,
huh.
and how do we find out about the bus as well?
The bus is on the website as well.
Okay.
Moses Management Consultancy Firm.net.
And don't worry, we'll spell that for you on the descriptions.
I know it's long. I know it's long, but yes, ma'am. That's how you find everything is there.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Is there anything that you want parents to know that they don't know, or you wish that you would like to share with a parent?
I think that the parents are fully equipped. I think they
Yes.
need to know that I'm equipped to do this.
Yes.
It is a journey.
Mm.
You will get overwhelmed.
Mm.
I know you're frustrated,
Mm.
but you already have everything you need in the inside of you to do what you need to do.
Preach.
Yes, you do.
Mm.
You really do. And it's really at those really difficult times is when that comes forth.
Yeah.
You really need lots of prayer,
Mm.
um, and you need your own team,
Mhm.
your own community.
Mm.
This is not an easy road.
Mhm.
It's really not. I have one parent. I think she has a diagnosis for every one of her children. She
Wow.
has 7 of them.
Wow.
That's a lot.
7.
That's a lot. And
My
so,
God.
yeah, that's a whole lot. And so I know that she is overwhelmed. I know that the parents are overwhelmed. And I think when times like that is very, very, very difficult, I think you need to lean on your community. You need to call the people that are closest to you. Um, and you have to have a plan. Like if you're at the point of breaking,
Mhm.
You need to be. Can you call your mother for a break? Can you call somebody for a break? Because
Mm.
you're gonna need a break.
Yeah.
Um, there are some kids that are at level 3. They're very difficult to deal with. Um, but yeah, you have everything you need to for this journey. You really do.
I love that. I was speaking to my friend about that yesterday, just in life in general. Like, I feel like we all have what we need to live the life that we're supposed to live.
Yes.
But it's hard to see that sometimes because so all the challenges and the heaviness and the noise and all the things in life does life a lot all the
You
time.
but you know there's a ease when you find your purpose.
Oh, that's good because
There
you don't
is.
stress anymore. You just kind of flow with it.
You flow. You already know.
That
Like
is
I
so
just
good.
and things come to you. You don't have to.
Yeah,
You don't have to
you
chase
don't have
it.
to chase it.
The book of Ecclesiastes says that. Um, in other words, I'm paraphrasing, but money is looking for you. You don't even have to
Yeah,
chase the money.
mm-mm.
It comes to
It's
you.
already yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Provision's already yours. Guidance is already yours. Protection's already yours.
Yeah.
It's got to find your lane.
Yeah.
Know what it is that God put us here to do, and just find that. And prepare. Some people, God put you here to be a parent, and find that lane and serve that purpose the best way you can.
I think, and it's just what you said. I- I was delving into my thoughts and I was wondering, how did I become to discover my purpose?
Mm,
How did I discover it? Um, it was through difficulties. It really was.
mm,
And it was just recent.
mm.
Even though this was around me all the time, I
Wow,
never knew it.
wow.
And so, but I will always pray, Lord, enlighten my eyes, like the prophet
Yeah.
Elijah told Elisha,
Mm-hmm.
open his eyes that he could see. So, yeah, I kept saying, God, open my eyes,
Yeah.
make it plain.
Yeah.
And when I tell you God made it plain, a lady called me and said,
Mm,
Dr. Moses, my name is whatever her name was. I need some food.
wow.
I don't have any food left. I said, how did you get my number? She said, I don't know. Somebody just gave it to me. The
Mm,
very next day, this is when I was asking God to make it plain. The very next day, another lady called me. She was like, I don't have any food for my children. Can you help me?
wow.
And of course, I supplied the food. But yeah, so he made it plain. So I know that I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing
Yeah.
without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. I love that. Like, for me, it wouldn't leave me alone. I
Hmm.
love what I do now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wouldn't leave me
It
alone.
won't leave you
It
alone.
won't leave you alone.
And even though it gets heavy sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's a good heavy.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like the work, like you stressing over here and trying to
No.
do this other thing over here.
No.
And so
When
it
you
was,
stress, that's when you cause the
yeah,
chaos.
you're right. So when I pivoted, but I pivot into the purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
So
beautiful.
yeah, it's so beautiful. I'm
Yeah.
so happy. My insides are happy.
It's a fulfillment that
Yeah,
nothing else
it
can.
fills you up, right?
Yeah.
It's fulfilling.
It's a
Yes.
fulfillment that nothing else can touch. Like when you find your purpose and you align with that and you just stay in
In
that.
that lane, like this is where I'm
Like
supposed to
this is
be.
and you just get cozy in that. Like
And you know what makes me happy? Say you need some food or you
mm,
need I love being able to connect you to that
yeah.
resource. Cause I've already spoken with her over here and say,
Mhm.
listen, when I send you people, you gotta deliver.
Yeah.
That's why I'm meeting you. Whatever you need, talk with me. But the people that I send you, they need you. So I'm gonna need you to deliver.
Yeah.
Everybody that I do business with, that's what I tell them.
I love that.
Yeah, you
That's
have to.
quality. Because for me, I'm like, everything I do has to be done with excellence. That's how I
Yes.
view it. Like, it has to be, if it's got my name on it, if it's associated with me, because I feel like God put me here for a reason.
Absolutely right.
My purpose is to support a specific community, to raise awareness in certain areas.
Yes.
So, everything in that area, they deserve excellence.
Absolutely.
They don't deserve to be seen as a secondary
Right.
or
Or any low
afterthought
class or
or
anything less than
no
that. Yeah.
anything less. They deserve to be seen as
The very
the very
best.
best.
But that's what we're called to. We're
Yeah.
kingdom kids. We're
Yeah.
called to the very best.
Yeah.
You work in excellence.
Yeah.
You have character.
Yeah.
You have integrity.
Yeah.
So that's why God will highlight you. Yes.
Mm, that's beautiful. You have been so amazing. Oh my goodness. My God. This conversation is you guys are gonna love it.
I love it. This is beautiful. I love this.
Is there any leaving points that you wanna leave before we close the conversation?
Any leaving links, you said?
Leaving points, links, thoughts. Anything.
Well, I think I probably can't uh, reiterate it enough that you are enough.
Mm,
Get to connecting to the community.
mhm.
Call my office
Yeah.
if you need direction.
Mhm.
Um, and be true and authentic to who you are and
Mm.
what you've been called to.
I love it.
Yeah, you gotta. So if you have a diagnosis, I have a diagnosis. So where do I go from here?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that proactivity?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have this diagnosis. My child has cerebral palsy. Now
Mm.
what's next?
Yeah.
What do I need to get? What resources do I need? When you figure out the resources you need or what you think you need,
Mhm.
reach the world is like Google is everywhere.
Yeah.
There you can look up anything and everything.
Yeah.
So whatever you think you might need, you might not have the right doctor.
Mhm.
You may need another doctor.
Yeah.
So I just say stay proactive, listen, learn the law of IDEA, and connect to the community. There's community Facebook groups, there's focus groups, there's all types of groups
Mhm.
that people that have the answers that you need. So this is the main point that I want people to know. You are not an island to yourself.
Mm-mm.
That the only way you're gonna get your next blessing is gonna come through a person.
Yeah.
So you need to open up and you need to let the person know that this is what I'm looking for. This is what I need. Do you know anybody? Can you connect me to something like this? That's the main point that I want people to know, especially parents.
I love it. And if you're a parent, you need to come and find her because I did not know you get free diapers. What?
Yes.
Come
Free
and
diaper.
find her.
Yes. Please find me. Find me.
Find her.
My office number, my assistant's name is Sharon Dean. Her office number is 678-626-1938, and she will be more than happy to assist you.
Can you repeat that number one more time?
678-626-1938. Her name is Sharon Dean. She is my executive assistant, and she will be more than happy to assist you in whatever you need.
Well, this has been the La Papa podcast. My name is Anike, and thank you so much
You're more than
for
welcome.
all your insight, all your wisdom, your determination, all
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.